The others are told to stay with it. Lazarevich for Ballinacaralat on the inside, and then Dorlatch and West Tip, then Corbiere on the outside. Between horses is Gallagher, Bury Hill Lad, back marker with Castle Wharton there, and Lazarevich and Ballinacaralat run down to the next together. Lazarevich from Ballinacara, Dorlatch jumped it third, all safely over it, then Corbiere and West Tip on the inside between horses Gallagher, and then Castle Wharton and Bury Hill Lad as they run to the first of the ditches. Lazarevich and Ballinacaralat. They learn from Dorlatch and Gallagher and West Tip and Castle Wharton and Corbiere and Bury Hill Lad as they come down to the water. Ballinacaralat on the inside of Lazarevich, then Dorlatch, West Tip and Gallagher. Outside is Corbiere, and Bury Hill Lad and Castle Wharton. Getting a pretty good clip, these two. Lazarevich and Ballinacaralat got quite a big margin over Dorlatch and West Tip and Corbiere and Gallagher and Bury Hill Lad and Castle Wharton as they come to the fifth. Lazarevich from Ballinacaralat. Dorlatch jumped at third, and West Tip and Corbiere and Bury Hill Lad, and behind Bury Hill Lad, Gallagher and Castle Wharton. As over the sixth, it was Lazarevich clear of Ballinacaralat and West Tip. This is the second ditch. Lazarevich from Ballinacaralat, Dorlatch and West Tip and Corbiere, Bury Hill Lad, Castle Wharton and Gallagher. Over the eighth, Lazarevich and Ballinacaralat and West Tip and Dorlatch and Corbiere and Bury Hill Lad, Gallagher and Castle Wharton. So into the straight on the first circuit with Lazarevich taking him along from Ballinacaralat and West Tip and Dorlatch, Corbiere, Gallagher, Castle Wharton and Bury Hill Lad. That was the ninth. Still Lazarevich from Ballinacaralat, West Tip and Dorlatch, Corbiere, then Gallagher, Bury Hill Lad and Castle Wharton over the 10th in the same order. And coming up, passing the winning post on the first circuit, Lazarevich in the lead from Ballinacaralat and West Tip and Dorlatch and Gallagher and Corbiere and Castle Wharton, and Bury Hill Lad is just last of the 8 as they go out for another complete circuit with 10 left to jump. Lazarevich leading and Ballinacaralat next, West Tip on the outside of Dorlatch, then Gallagher, Corbiere on the outside of Bury Hill Lad and Castle Wharton. So running down to number 11, a downhill fence this, and Lazarevich in the lead from Ballinacaralat, Dorlatch and West Tip, then Gallagher, Castle Wharton. A beautiful jump by Bury Hill Lad on the outside of Gallagher, who just gets a reminder. Corbiere has dropped back last, and running down to number 12, another plain one. Lazarevich, Ballinacaralat, Dorlatch and West Tip and Castle Wharton and Bury Hill Lad. Another good jump by him. Then comes Gallagher and then Corbiere. And now the third of the 4 ditches, and it's Ballinacaralat, Lazarevich, West Tip and Dorlatch and Castle Wharton and Bury Hill Lad, and then getting a reminder again, Gallagher and then Corbiere as they run to the water. Still not a lot between these two leaders, Ballinacaralat and Lazarevich, then West Tip and Dorlatch, then Bury Hill Lad and Castle Wharton on the inside, then a gap to Gallagher and a further gap to Corbiere. And now Ballinacaralat with 6 to jump, a 2-length leader over Lazarevich, 2 lengths back to West Tip, half a length then to Dorlatch, another half to Bury Hill Lad, a length then to Castle Wharton, and 5 lengths then to Gallagher, and 10 to Corbiere as they race towards the next, with Lazarevich closing again on Ballinacaralat. 6 out. Lazarevich the better jump, lands in the lead from Ballinacaralat. Then on the inside is Dorlatch, then comes West Tip, then Bury Hill Lad back in 5th, 5 from home. Lazarevich landed in the lead from Ballinacaralat. Dorlatch very close to these two. Then comes West Tip. Then Castle Warden shading Borough Hill Lad as they jump the last ditch, and Ballinacurra Lad landed in the lead over the final ditch from the Tsarevich in second and third Dorlatch, and 4 West Tip and 5 Castle Warden, 6 Borough Hill Lad. 3 from home, and Ballinacurra Lad landed in the lead there from in second Tsarevich. Then comes Dorlatch, then Castle Warden and West Tip, and then Borough Hill Lad not far behind them. Swinging for home now with 2 left to jump in the SGB, and as they do so, the Tsarevich now takes the advantage from Ballinacurra Lad. Dorlatch trying to improve over on the far side. West Tip on the near side being chased by Borough Hill Lad, but the Tsarevich with his white face lands a length and a half in the lead from Dorlatch and West Tip, and then comes Borough Hill Lad, and it's the Tsarevich being tackled now by Dorlatch. Dorlatch on the far side now takes it up, and it's Dorlatch who's going to lead them as they come into the final fence in the SGB. Dorlatch is the leader. Dorlatch by 2 lengths lands clear of West Tip in second, the Tsarevich and Borough Hill Lad, and racing into the closing stages, and Dorlatch is going to win the SGB. He strides up to the line fast and well, and that's the line. Dorlatch is the winner. Second is West Tip. It's close for third. A photo for third between Borough Hill Lad and the Tsarevich.